So I have some hidden secret loot spots in our creators that I think you should definitely be checking out. Now, if you have missed part 1 and 2 of this video, make sure to go check them out because there is so many hidden loot spots that I've already covered. This is part 3. We are going to hop straight into it. So for this first location on Damn Battlegrounds, if you ever find yourself down here at the South Swamp Outpost, this one a lot of people always miss. Right here at the back steps, we have a little weapon crate. Very easy to walk by. You'd barely even notice it, like it kind of just looks like a rock blended in there. So you might miss that one, just here at the back of the South Swamp Outpost. And a classic, we got a Berletta once again. So when you're looting up this building on Test and Annex, there actually is some little hidden loot containers that a lot of people miss. So if you see these desks here, okay, now there can be containers here, searchable containers. If you climb up on the back here, there actually is ones that you can loot at the back, and a lot of people miss these. So there is a chance of them spawning on each of these, even down here. There's a chance of them spawning down here as well, and a lot of people always miss them in this building. So let's go upstairs again here and see how many of these containers are going to be here. How about this one? Yeah, we got one on this one. Let's see what we get. Yeah, a few bits in there. Very handy to be checking all these containers, especially if you're going to be looting up the Test and Annex. It's always good to get a couple of more containers to loot up just in case you do get some blueprints in them. So another little secret loot spot is if you ever come to this tunnel back here, the flood access tunnel, which is down the bottom here, right beside the control tower. Now there is 2 ways to get in here. There actually is some hidden loot down here that a lot of the time people seem to miss out on. Come straight through the tunnel. Sometimes people just take the zipline and go directly up and get out of here. What you're missing out on is there actually is a weapon crate. There also can be a medic bag right here as well. But also, it actually did spawn up on the top of this container here, but there is a chance of it spawning there and also at the back there. But this time it spawned up here. Not too bad, we got a renegade one out of that. So for another secret loot spot, you come to Former Kai Outpost. I have shown you this one before, but I've never actually shown you the weapon crate. So if you climb up like that in the Former Kai Outpost, you come over here, there's a weapon crate that spawns up here. Now, I will say one thing about this weapon crate. It definitely is a little bit rare, but you also have a chance of spawning a grenade case and a medic bag. Now, I have never had all 3 of these spawn at one time, so look at that. You look at that. Super handy if you spawn here and you want to get some quick loot. So another little hidden loot spot that many of us just walk by all the time is on Damn Battlegrounds. Coming from research and admin towards Test and Annex in this little center area. You walk over here to this little tower, come up the stairs here, pick your way full way up the stairs. We have a backpack hidden away in here. Not only that, you also have a weapon crate right here on the side. How many times have you walked by this and missed it? Because I know I've walked by it a ton of times. I missed both of these. So if you ever find yourself going to the control tower on Damn Battlegrounds and you go to that little room up there now, as you know, you do indeed need a key. You need a key to be able to get into that top room up there, but you can get in, you can get up onto this little area here using a zip line. And what a lot of people tend to forget is there's actually some loot that spawns up there. I'm going to show you exactly where it all does spawn. So for this, make sure you're getting your zip line right here. I like to aim for about there. Should be good. And we can jump off here onto the little corner. You have to be a little bit careful when doing it this way. But if you have a key, make sure you're not forgetting to loot the outside bit as well. Because there is a load of loot up here. Like so, you can breach open this container, get some loot out of it. There's also stable stock 3. There's also some loot when you come around this way here. More batteries there, handy for when you're crafting up your shields. Keep coming this way then. Make your way around to this side. You have even more loot that spawns on this side here. I've seen so many people use the control tower key, but not actually press this button here to come outside and loot the outside out here. Now if you come around this way, there can actually be a spawn down there. A little bit sketchy, mind your step. There is actually a spawn here of a grenade case. And we also were lucky enough here to get a spawn of the security breach, which is totally random, but it's good for you to know that one does spawn up here. And if you want to get back down, just follow your zip line back down. Now you also can jump onto that ladder and go up. I like to just follow my zip line back down. Not only that, you can also be looting up these little loot boxes here that I have showed off in a previous secret loot spots video. So don't forget that one as well, to be getting all the loot out of these little containers to do all spawn here as well. Have you ever found yourself spawning down here at the testing annex? You make your way over here to this little location. Right on the back of this little truck over here, there is indeed another weapon crate spawn. Very handy if you just spawned in and you want to get yourself another weapon. Got a Venator one out of that, not too bad. So if you make your way here to Marana Station on Buried City, right here, climb up on top of this old train here. And what you want to do is climb again up onto the roof here. Make your way over, and there is indeed a weapon crate sitting up here. Rent out that, not too bad. Don't forget guys as well, I've actually shown this in a previous video. Make sure you're looting up this room here. Can be a weapon container behind it, and also some lootable containers. So another secret loot spot here on the Buried City map is, if you make your way to the very back over here where I am, we're going to come up here. There's a little zip line that we can get on. You can hop up like so. Use this zip line. But we're not going to go the full way on the zip line. You are going to have to hop off on this little platform here to the left. Like so. Make your way in. And there's a bunch of containers in here. But not only that, there can actually be a weapon crate that spawns in here as well. But we also got some containers as well that are well worth it. No, get a key out of that one. Not too bad. Make sure you're jumping off halfway. I'm going to come back again and show you the weapon crate that spawns in here. Also, grenade case here on this side. Make sure you're looting that up. And pull some nice bits out of them grenade cases at times. Alright, another secret loot spot here on Buried City is if you make your way to the parking garage and come over here onto the first floor, come straight over this way. There is a breachable door over here that we're going to be breaching open. It's here to open up. Alright, now that she's breached open, we're going to move down here, take the zip line down to the bottom. And we're going to come in here, and now there's a bunch of more breachable containers that spawn in here as well. But there's also a weapon crate that's be hidden down the back here. Let's see if she spawned. Did she spawn? No, I don't think she did. Well, we got the grenade case this time. We'll come back again, I'll show you where the weapon crate spawns. So if you make your way up to the A6 roof, control roof. Oh my god, where did I? Oh bro, lucky. Yeah, I do. I never carry defibs, bro. You're so lucky. Some guy gave this to me last raid. The look of it. So if you make your way to the top of the control tower A6 and you come out here like so, jump over here. He's so good. No! Oh my god. That was such bad timing. But there is a backpack that spawns out here. And now you just have to be so careful when you're jumping back over. Jump back in. There you go. Yeah, a little secret hidden backpack out there. So if you make your way over here to the rocket assembly building, climb up this whole ladder here. Make your way down this way here at the bottom of the rocket assembly building. Come over here. Climb up the top. Here we have a little ammunitions box, which can be a weapon crate, and also a little backpack here. Another hidden backpack. Some Exodus models out of that, very nice. Hello, hello, good evening. So for this next location on Spaceport, you do actually need a zipline for this, but you have these two towers back here, which you do indeed need a key to get into them, but you come over here, use your zipline, get your zipline up to this roof here like so, come straight on up, and you hop in this little hole here. There is indeed a little hidden weapon crate. Now I did show the other building. Oh, we got Tina blueprint, which we already have. Now I have shown the other building over there in the last video, but I'm still going to continue to show you this. So you can come down here, obviously. There's a load of loot down here. A load of containers there you can loot up. Someone's in here looting them up already. Lots of containers in here with some good looting. Well worth looting for you guys. I may as well show this while I'm here, just in case you missed the last video. If you are looting one of these places, you may as well be looting the second. Get your zip line again. Come straight over here. Over you go. You definitely need a key into this building. But there still is loot that you can get. So you come over here, and we do indeed have an ammunitions box spawning here, and there is a backpack. So yeah, backpack or an ammunitions box can indeed spawn here. But if you come down here, as I did show this in the last video, I just may as well show you now. If you come down these stairs here, there's a ton of loot down here that you actually can loot up. Got all these containers. Well worth looting up. So another little hidden backpack is if you come in to the underground system here and you come right into this corner, there's a hidden backpack right in there waiting for you with some loot. So for this next location, you want to be over here on the outside of the village, and you're going to follow what used to be this little bit of a stream of water. You're going to follow it all the way up to the very top here to find some hidden loot. And just hidden in here is a little backpack tucked away nicely. She got a little bit of loot out of that. So right here, it's exactly where she is. Another little nice spot for getting a bag or a weapon case is right here. Let me just come out a little bit so you know exactly where I'm at. On Head House. So if you just drop down here, right here in this corner, there's a backpack. And there also is a chance to spawn a weapon crate on this circle. So always be looking around to see if you can find that weapon crate. So if you actually make your way down here towards the abandoned wreckage, right where I am, there's a little bit of a puzzle we can solve for some loot. All you gotta do is put some arc pop cells in here. Interact with the first one. Back up a little bit. We're gonna run in, interact with the second one. Climb up here like so. Interact with this. And now you can search it up for some loot. Some advanced mechanical components there and some advanced electrical components. So I'm going to show you a secret loot spot on Stella Montis. First of all, we need to make our way to the loading deck. Cargo dock A, this is where we need to be. We need to drop down here like this. Follow my way in like so. Gonna get into this corner here. Now we're gonna try mount on top here like so. Now if you keep coming down here, there's some hidden loot in there, tucked away nicely. And containers in here. Grab up all that loot. Another container there. And back up. 2 more containers right here. There's also containers right here. You can see them there. You can grab them like that. 2 containers here also. Crouch down here and you should be able to get the prompt on the second one. And also, if you come here like this, drop down here. Here we have 2 more containers. We got a gas mine blueprint. Nice. All you gotta do then is jump up here and then you can get out. Whatever you do, don't go down this way. There's no loot down there and you will get stuck unless you have some sort of way to get out. If you want to get out, just make sure you come back out the way you went in. 2 little secret loot containers in there for you. So that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of content. I shall talk to you in the next one.